So, stress. How stress is affecting us? Stress is the leading cause of getting us all the issues like um, anxiety, depression, and even heart diseases also. So, stress kills people. It affects us so much that we are unable to deal with it. See, most of the times, people think that stress is good, but in fact, no matter how much the amount of stress, it is not at all good. And so, from now onwards, what we need to do is we need to more focus on controlling stress. Most people, what they do is they are fully focused on achieving their goal and they disregard how stress is affecting them. Once a person is affected by stress, it affects their body, it affects their mind, and slowly their performance also gets affected. So, what is the point in not dealing with stress and only focusing on goal? If your main focus is to achieve a goal, first thing you need to consider is how to deal with stress. So, from now onwards, what you need to do is you need to focus on dealing with stress. The more calm and relaxed you are during stressful situations, the more good your health will respond. So, from now onwards, what you need to do is you need to take exercise to control stress. Whatever the mental stress that you are dealing, it is going by whenever you are. It is going to come out whenever you are doing these exercises. So from now onwards, you only focus on things that are very important for you. The more important the thing is to control your health. How will you control your health? The important factor is the more you control your stress level, the more your health is going to improve. The more you are worried, the more anxious you are becoming, then it is going to take a toll on your health. So important factor is from now onwards. First thing is every day, whenever you get up in the morning, you start exercise. It will be difficult, but benefits are very good. So when you do exercise in early morning time, what happens? Whatever the mental stress that is building up, it is going to come out of it. So once the mental stress is gone, you only need to deal with the current situations. So from now onwards, you do this morning workout and exposing yourself in the sunlight. Whenever you are out in sunlight, the UV light, when it falls in your retina, it's going to allow our brain to release the hormone serotonin. Once the serotonin is a good hormone, you will be feeling good and you will be able to function better than depending on medication. So from now onwards, you need to focus on morning. If you are able to focus the morning in an effective way, then the rest of the day it is going to be affecting even more better. Another thing is, key factor is the moment you get up, that is called hypnopompic state. In this state is key. Whenever you are in this hypnopompic state, what you need to do is immediately do some action towards your goal, like writing down what you are going to do today, or anything that is important. Instead of going to your phone and searching for the schedule, what schedule is there, and all those things. So from now onwards, what you need to do is you need to be more focused on the morning. So once you can lock the morning, the rest of the day can be managed far better than only thinking about the stressful events. And another thing is, whenever stress comes, what you need to do is you need to take a break. So important factor is when you are able to control this stress level, then your ability to manage depression and anxiety will be increased. So here one of our reviewer, Nagarjuna, depression problem. Okay, he wants to know about the depression problem. Okay, Nagaraju, I'll tell you. See, depression, how it affects you. See, depression, imagine a state where you are not able to think clearly. Imagine a person who got diagnosed with some terminal illness, where doctor said that person, you are going to live only for a few months. What will be the state of that person's mind? Imagine that person will be so depressed. If you go to him and tell him, let us go to a movie, apply for a new job, you're going to get a salary hike, all those things are meaningless for him. He's going to say, I don't care. So, depression is the same state that person is, because that person was having an issue. That's why he was like that. But person who is suffering from depression will be in that state without even even having such a severe consequences. So depression is a very serious problem. No one can identify that you are suffering from depression. In fact, the person who is suffering from depression laughs more, deals with people more calmly also. But the inner turmoil is going to affect that person. The longer you suffer with depression, the more damage it is going to create. The biggest damage it is going to create is your health wise. So from now onwards, what you need to do is you need to take very good care. So when you are doing this morning workout and managing stress effectively, then these things will improve. So most of the times, what are the important factors to consider? Important factors to consider is taking a break is very important factor. If you are working continuously and you are not taking a break, then also it is going to affect. So from now onwards, diet also keys makes very important. Diet is also very important. So people who are not having a proper diet, for them it is going to affect them. And some people overeat, and to control this anxiety, to control that negative feeling, they will try to numb themselves by overeating. So when the person is overeating, it's going to affect them. So from now onwards, what you need to do is you need to control your diet, take healthy diet, and that is going to help you. So from now onwards, what is the most important thing that you are going to consider? First thing is exercise, morning exercise. That is very important. And next thing is avoiding all forms of news. these all these news, whenever you watch news, you are bombarded with information, more and more of that information. With that information, your stress level increases. In media, they sensationalize some things. Okay, this is the bad things are going to happen. People are going to suffer. You are going to die. You are going to die of a heart attack. They are going to die with something. So, more your brain is focused on that, your brain will be in agitated state, and even the slightest symptom regarding that is going to affect you. So there are many people who are suffering with these issues. Why? Because they are thinking that they are in the perfect knowledge they are getting by watching this news and other things. So in fact, it is harming them. So avoid news, especially the news that is making you feel afraid, making you feel vulnerable. And the final factor comes sleep. The more restful and peaceful your sleep is, the more effective it is going to be. So if you are having very good night sleep, the morning is going to be, even if there are challenging situations, it is going to be very helpful for you. So if you are having very good morning routine and you are avoiding things that are getting you anxiety and you are getting a proper sleep, then your health will definitely improve and your performance will be in very good state where you will be able to deal with things and avoid alcohol. What alcohol does is alcohol kills the gut bacteria. Most of people think that when taking alcohol, they think that okay, instead of medication, I'm taking alcohol, so it numbs me and I'll be feeling good. No, they might be feeling, you might be feeling good by drinking alcohol, but once it wears out, the stress and anxiety comes with the vengeance. You'll be feeling even more anxious than before. So avoid alcohol. Alcohol is more dangerous than taking medication. So once you are, it will be difficult in initial stages. It will be difficult to come out of alcohol. Once you are addicted to alcohol, you will be getting even more anxious if you do not take it. So use your full capacity to control alcohol, avoid alcohol, and come out of it naturally. Like focus on meditation and other forms of exercises that will be helpful for you. If there are any questions that you'd like to ask, you can ask me. Okay. Okay. So work stress. Another factor is most of the employees working in IT industries. They are experiencing tremendous amount of work stress. The work they do, they are adding pressure to them even more. To avoid that, what you need to do is you need to have a mechanism designed to deal with work stress. From now onwards, whenever you are in experiencing any form of stress uh, during work, you need to take break for that one. At least get up from your table and walk if it is possible. In some situations, they are not allowed to do that. In that case, you should find some other alternative. And night shifts will have an effect on your health, definitely. Why? Because your brain is designed to function, be active in the morning, sleep, night, sleep. But when you are not able to function morning properly and night you're very active, then it is going to definitely affect. So if you are having serious issue, it is better to avoid night shift and try to be in a position where if your company allows to be in the morning shift, that will be more helpful. So if you are having any issue, it is better to come out of issue as early as possible. If it is not dealt earlier only, then the effect will be far severe. Uh, there is a myth that strong mentality people will not be affected by depression or anxiety. Depression or anxiety, when those issues come, they do not see whether you are having a strong mentality or weak mentality. If it is affected, no matter how much strong you are going to be feeling so painful that some people think that it is better to uh, commit suicide. Why? Because they are unable to deal with that stress. So, from now onwards, the key factors to remember is never to hesitate to take help. You can just contact any professional who are qualified enough to help you regarding your anxiety or depression or other stress related problems. See, nowadays, whenever a person is affected by a person is affected by heart attack or cancer, these days the doctors are not telling them, oh, okay, how did you get cancer or how did you get the heart attack? They are only asking the patient, why did you get heart attack? Why did you get the cancer? The patient is telling them stress. So is it worth it taking so much stress uh, so that you can earn a little bit more money and affect your health? So the important thing is you have to be always taking care of your health. That is the underlying factor. No matter how much money you are having, no matter how much rich money you get and how much famous you get, if you are not having proper health, what is the point? So the key factors is avoid getting addicted to this phone. Whenever you are affected by phone, addicted to phone, what happens is that you are getting this cheap dopamine. Your brain is getting this cheap dopamine. So once you're watching those reels constantly, then your brain is getting this cheap dopamine. See, humans are programmed to get a random reward more effective than getting a reward after achieving something. So if we like randomness, once we are watching these reels, then because of that randomness, it is going to affect us more. We crave for it. After that, after some time, your dependency towards those reels becomes even more. And when you come to reality, reality won't be that much entertaining. So you tend to live in the virtual world. that world will be far better. So again, this form of thing comes called social anxiety. So from now onwards, the important thing is to take a very good care of your health. And some people will be extroverts, some people will be introverts. See, extroverts, when they meet people, they'll be feeling good. The more people they meet, the more good they will feel. The introverts, the more people they meet, the more weak they become, more stressful they become. So if you are introvert, it doesn't mean that you have to always be mingling with people and getting affected. So it is fine if you are not mingling like some extrovert. That's fine. Don't need to take stress for that one. So if it is important thing, if you are not, if you are able to function, do all your activities, if you are able to function, that's fine. You don't need to think that there is a serious problem for you. So another important factor is your addictions. Cut down on your addictions. Addiction towards your mobile phone, addiction towards alcohol, addiction towards uh, uh, just for addicted to some watching one movie after another. Okay, these are the important factors. Uh, if in the next week, again, we'll do another session where if you have any questions, you can ask. I'll tell now. If not, next week I'll further continue. Okay, so you guys, thank you for watching patiently this video. Next week we'll further give as now there are no questions. So again next week, same time, we'll again broadcast. Thank you.